If you want to choose good size for the left foot of the person that we are drawing, but you only have the coordinates of the top left corner and the bottom right corner, you really easy can choose good height and good width. You just have to realize that each pixel to the right from the left corner, you're increasing the x by 1, and each pixel going down, you're increasing the y coordinate by 1. So the difference between those two numbers is the height that I need, and the difference between this number and this number, the difference between the x of the right side and the x of the left side, this is the difference between those x's, and this is the width that I need. So I'm going to make a new context .viewRect, and I'm going to write 192, 291, and for x size I'm going to subtract from 243 192, and this is about 50, exactly 51, but it's going to be really similar result. And I need to subtract from 462 291, and the difference is 151. So let's see this foot. I have an error again, and again context.viewRect is not a function. I think this is exactly the function that I teach you. Have I made some mistake again? Well, you can guess that I've made a mistake because the previous context.viewRects are a little bit longer and this one is written a little bit shorter, and that's because I missed one of the L's here. I can make a lot of different mistakes, and writing something in the wrong way is the really easy mistake to fix, because we can have a red error saying exactly what have I written wrong. I'll save it now and see that the line of code worked, and I can see my foot, my new rectangle. I will advise you to have another foot with the same sizes, but placed on a different coordinates. So this is a task for you. And of course you should also choose coordinates for the head. When you're ready with this picture, you can try a totally different picture to make with only rectangles. For example, you can make something looking like a tank with two rectangles, perhaps drawn like this. This is the ugliest tank ever, but I think you liked it because it's going to be the second thing that you are going to draw. Or you can do totally different thing like a flower. Oh, it's going to be really ugly if you make a flower only with rectangles. This is a horrible, horrible flower. Do you like it? Blah, I don't. Actually, don't do a flower or a tank, but surprise me with something totally different. Also, I want you to make sure that all the software that we installed on your computer is running okay. It doesn't make any problems for your programming. And the last but most important task I want you to do before you continue to our next lesson is please take a sheet of paper. This is going to be a really important sheet of paper because I want you to explain all the different things that I teach you. I think you are going to be surprised to have only one sheet of paper for all the things that I'm going to teach you, but I think this is going to be enough. In other classes like history, all of the time the teacher is just giving new facts to the kid, and there is nothing to practice in history, I think. When we are writing code, we are going to practice all the time. This is one of the most boring classes that we will ever have, because I was talking so much today. I gave you 2 new commands that you can write. Those were console.log and something in the quotation marks that is going to be written here in the console, showing with F12. And I've taught you how to draw rectangles with context point view rect, and 4 numbers in the round brackets, X and Y of the top left corner of the rectangle, and the width and the height of the rectangle. I want you to explain those commands with really good sentence in your sheet of paper, and leave enough space on your sheet of paper for our next things to learn in the future lessons. We are going to learn around 10 or 20 commands for our 30 lessons, I think, but we are going to be able to make really crazy games. I have to apologize because what we did today is not a game, but in our next lesson we're going to be able to make a clone of Jetpack Joyride, Flappy Bird, something in the middle. So get ready to make your first game. Good luck with your homework. Bye.